And he makes the first but misses the second. Celtics on D. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And they drew so many fouls in that game, guys. That was one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Yeah, guys, to me, that was just a case of lack of discipline on the other side. And, I can't say any more than that on it.
Here's Smart after Pau Gasol's bucket. Pass to Cassell. Tries a three. That's good. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's the monster. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Hits it from three-point range. The monster's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On defense, Chicago. It's a three-point game. They get a hand on it. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Scott. No good on the triple.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. All going up court. Here's Bradley. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's the monster, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Smart kicks to Bradley. Inside. Cannot hit. And it's Chicago the other way. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And as you'd expect, I mean, this was a lopsided season series a year ago.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. That three off the mark.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart passes to Cassell. And here's Smart. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He was making all the right decisions offensively.
And Chicago has possession. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. The shot. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bradley against Butler. Scott dishes to Bradley. Back to Scott. And the pass to Cassell. 6 on the shot clock. Smart kicks to Bradley. Boston again missing.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The drive by Scott. Passes it to Cassell. Misses off the right iron. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's the monster. 6 points for him. Gibson the screen. The monster passes to Gibson. Here's the monster. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Right side, Butler. Here's the monster. Knocked away.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Pass to McKnight, right wing. Here's Cassell. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Both teams changing it up here. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. You look at Butler. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, the monster just behind him. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
Man, what shooting we saw from those guys last season. I mean, they were draining shots from everywhere. Just seemed to be on a roll all year.
Here's Pressey after the made shot from the Monster. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, they really need to start taking better care of the ball, guys. They've been in a funk since coming out of the locker room.
Steve, that 4 turnovers, and it's still real early. They are not in any kind of a rhythm right now.
The Celtics making a switch here. Thornton's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Rose is checked in. They get the rebound. Here's McDermott. Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Young dishes to Olynyk. Here's Thornton. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. First in opponent field goal percentage, 14th in blocks. As far as free throw shooting as a team goes, not a strong suit. Top 20 in the league. A little bit of work to be done there.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
All alone. And the dunk by Rose.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Pressey kicks to Young. And it's blocked.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip. That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And the basket by Thornton.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Bulls leading by 14. I'd send it out to DB, who caught up with it. Oh!
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead.